Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Sophie, and this channel is chronicling my journey of making the most of my life with multiple chronic illnesses. Today is March 1st, and 3 years ago today I developed a sore throat and a temperature of 100.3, and it has been a whirlwind of doctor appointments, tests, procedures, craziness ever since. I won't rehash everything. I'll put links to the 3-part series of sort of my journey up until the point of when I started this channel. It is rather long because there's been a lot that has happened, but in short, I was hospitalized in April, September, and October of 2020 with bilateral pneumonia all 3 times. December 2020, they found that my trachea collapses. March of 2021, they found a hole between my trachea and my esophagus. It's a tracheoesophageal fistula, which was repaired at the end of April, and then the end of May, I developed a right leg DVT as well as multiple bilateral pulmonary embolisms. I had the right heart cath with exercise, which showed preload failure and impaired oxygen extraction. I've been to Cleveland Clinic for testing, and I am now going to go back to Cleveland Clinic in April to have them put a stent in my trachea to see if that improves some of my symptoms. That is a very short overview of the highlights or lowlights of the past 3 years. But today I wanted to focus on sort of where I stand and how I'm coping and whatnot. So throughout the past 3 years, there have been some symptoms that have been the worst in interrupting my daily life, and they are shortness of breath, fatigue, not being able to stay awake, just being completely exhausted, brain fog, really bad memory, not able to concentrate, and the muscular fatigue and burning when I do certain movements. And if you see me looking, I have another monitor that I have my list to things to talk about. So those are the things that were the most life-interrupting. And I still have all of them to some degree. A lot of it is much improved. The shortness of breath is definitely much improved since wearing the oxygen 24/7, and I think just time, my lungs are getting better. I still get short of breath walking on any type of incline, even if it's very small. My heart rate still gets elevated when I walk up the stairs or just go for a walk. So things definitely aren't normal, but they are a lot better. At one point, walking up 2 flights of stairs from the basement, my heart rate was 190 and my pulse ox, my oxygen was 79. So things are much improved there. My fatigue has been much improved. I'm on a lot of supplements, as I have posted about, and they have all been helpful, as well as the mestinon or pyridostigmine for the preload failure. That has been very instrumental, as well as the oxygen. When I started wearing the oxygen 24/7 in November of 2021, it was completely life-changing. I went from sleeping 18 hours a day and not being able to remember something from the time I thought it to the time I touched a pen on my desk, to being able to sleep maybe 10 hours a day with 1 nap, and much improved brain fog where I can now concentrate, I can read for a period of time, and I'm able to work with multiple task switching, all day long. So that is much improved, though again, still not normal. Let's see, where do I want to go with this? I guess the muscular fatigue and the burning is again better with the oxygen and the supplements. I still get pain when I'm brushing my teeth. I actually got an electric toothbrush just because brushing my teeth I'd have to shake my arms out, it's still difficult to do things like wash my hair because my arms fatigue. My arms definitely fatigue more than my legs, though my legs do fatigue also. And when I exercise, when I sleep that night, my muscles normally twitch and sort of do like a low-level cramp, and it's very difficult to sleep. It's very uncomfortable. And I have found ways to ameliorate that, which I may talk about in another video, but that definitely still happens. It's still annoying, and it limits a lot of what I can do because my muscles just do not recover. Now, interestingly enough, with those 4 things, what I miss most about life pre-March 1st, 2020 is the very little things. I miss being able to brush my teeth without my muscles burning. I miss being able to urinate like a normal person. There's been times recently where I've been with people and they're like, oh, I need to go to the bathroom real quick. And it just strikes me how quick they are able to urinate. Whereas, as I've posted about before, I have an underactive bladder, which means my bladder does not empty quickly like it should. My muscles do not coordinate. So sometimes I could be sitting on the toilet for 20 minutes before I finally urinate. Or I do have catheters where I can self-cath, which I do sometimes, simply because who wants to spend 20 minutes on the toilet multiple times a day? So those are the things that I really miss. Yes, I wish I could do powerlifting like I used to, and yes, I wish I could be active like I used to, but those things have workarounds. I can still be active to a degree. I can still read to a degree, but the muscular fatigue and endurance and the bladder things, I haven't really improved a lot there. So those are the things that really make me want pre-March 1st, 2020. Yes, I would love it if I wasn't short of breath and I didn't need medication to stay awake and everything else, but it really is the little things that are kind of the hardest on a day-to-day basis to mentally cope with. Just being like, the other day I had to carry sort of a binder under my arm, and you would be surprised how much muscle activation that takes. Just holding it under my arm. Like right now I'm putting a little pressure on my hand and my arm is already burning. That's how quickly it happens. And those are the things that are just, I don't know, annoying. Just like, man, like can't my body do anything right? Like, come on. But again, like I said in the last video about the death of loved ones and not dwelling on the what ifs, I try not to dwell on the why doesn't my body work, simply because it doesn't work right now, and I'm doing the best I can with what I have, and that is the best I can do. I am obviously always striving to improve, and I am much better than I was a few months ago. Well, maybe like 6 months ago. I've been pretty stable for a while, but those are the things that really get me, I guess. Anyway, I don't want to make this any longer than it needs to be. It's already long. But I hope when you guys are seeing this, you are having a great day. And I will talk to you guys on Saturday. Bye, guys.